Hello there, welcome back. Lego Man Stu here. In this video I will be opening and selling the Legoland set 40347. I believe this set was available in Lego stores in Legoland. I'm not 100% sure on that, or I'm not sure if it was a gift we purchased, but it's the Legoland driving school set. If ever you've been to Legoland, they actually have these cars that that kids can actually drive, and when you've gone round the course, they give you a Lego driver's license, which is quite cool. Unfortunately, it's only for kids, and there's absolutely no chance there'll be absolutely no chance of actually me getting in one of those cars, which is a bit unfortunate, but it does. But then again, it is for kids. But anyway, this is the set, and it's not a bad little set. I did pick it up at a toy fair recently. I picked it up at a fair price, and I have actually checked the build, and it is actually complete. Because sometimes when you buy Lego secondhand, you kind of are playing like. You're kind of playing Russian roulette a little bit with it, so I shouldn't rephrase that. You are taking your chances on whether stuff is complete. So in my experience, you should always look at the set and decide, are you prepared to take the chance on it not being complete? And then if you look at that and you go, well, maybe not. You can just sort of just make your own mind up whether you think it's worth taking a chance on it. Unless the set's already pre-built, and in which case some pieces probably be swapped out. But I don't think I don't see that as a big end of the world issue either. So, but anyways, this is back to this set. It is a good little set. So we'll put the box over here for the time being. We have an instruction manual here. And as you can see, I believe this set has been available since 2019, and it went EOL, end of line, in 2024. So it is a bit more rarer now, but it's one of these sets. If you like it, you buy it. If you don't. If you're looking for Lego just to invest in, you've got to decide if you're prepared to actually sit on it for a while. But that is just the way it goes. But the instruction manual is in good condition, and all the pieces are here. All the pieces are in the bag. I have actually pulled it pretty much to pieces, apart from the minifigures. And here we have to put the bag over there. This is what I say about these paper bags. People are going to start using these Ziploc freezer bags for actually putting their Lego in, which is not too bad because people are still going to buy these bags for freezing their food anyway. But again, it doesn't really. I don't think it doesn't really go with the. It doesn't make it quite as green as it could be. But anyway, first of all, we've got to build the minifigures. Which are already pre-built, as I said earlier. So here we have the mum. The mum has some white legs, a printed female body, a camera, and a handbag on the side, and a brown hairpiece with a hair tied back, and she's quite a nice little figure. All these figures are apparently unique to the set as well, which is actually quite good. So you've got that figure there. Then you've got the police officer who is actually guiding people around. So you've got a police body, you've got some dark blue legs, a red helmet, and a red paddle. I think that's quite good. It's quite a nice little figure. Put that one there. It does some nice printing on the back and the front, because they've got police on the back there and police on the front there, which is quite cool. I think it's a really nice little figure. And we haven't got to the children yet, which is... So now we build the stop sign, which is a green 4x2 base plate and a grey 2x2 plate with a pole coming out the top. And that goes on there like so. And somewhere in here is I'm going to start sorting some of this out as I go through. I know this sign is in it because I have just moved all this around. There we go, right in front of my eyes. Have a white stop sign with a sticker on it. The sticker has already been put on here. There is a sticker sheet here. As you can see, there are some stickers that haven't been put on here yet, which is... And here we go, we have the stop sign there. It's not... That looks quite good, really. Quite like that. Very basic build. Now we do a traffic light, and we have another green 4x2 base plate, a grey 2x2 plate with a pole sticking up, and we have three black one bricks with a stud on the side. Put three of these together. And we have a black one square stud. A black one square stud with a tooth bit on the front there. And we have a green round plate, a red round plate, round flat stud, and a yellow or amber, as we should call it, not yellow. A yellow round stud goes on there like that, so you've got a red, amber, green traffic light, and that goes on the top there like so. So that's one of the traffic lights for the set. That's quite a cool little build, that. I kind of like when they put little traffic lights and stuff like this on there, because if I'm rightly, they actually did that with the Lego Spider-Man Advent Calendar. They put loads of little pieces in like that, and as much as they're not very superhero-y, which is a fair and valid point, you can use those builds in like your Lego City sets and Lego Friends and other sets. So now we make the two traffic cones, and it's a 2x2 orange cone piece and a 2x2 orange base plate, and they go together like that, and we do that twice. And they go together like so. So there's the two traffic cones, which are another nice little piece. And now we have now we make the petrol pump. I'm not sure if it's a real petrol pump in Legoland or not, but probably not though, because due to safety reasons. But you have a green 4x2 base plate. You have two metallic silver 2x1 vented plates, which go on the sides like so. You have a white 2x2 brick, proper Lego bricks. Like I'd always say, it's good to see them still used. I like the fancy bricks, but it's nice to have a bit of tradition in there. You have a green 2x1 base plate and a grey 2x1 base plate with a female C connector on the longer side. You have another white 2x2 brick goes on top, like so. And then you have two white white headlight pieces. They're like a one brick, but they got a little lip on it. They got a little lip on there and a stud. And that goes on there like so. Then you have a white 2x1 brick with studs on the longer side, and then you have a red round flat stud goes on that side there. Have a grey 2x2 base plate goes on the top there. You have a white 2x2 plate. There's two of these in here. You want the one with no printing on it. Goes on there. I'm not sure that's a printing or a sticker. I'm not sure. So that goes on there like that. Then you have the other white 2x2. I believe this is a printed tile, and it has like your leg. And I think this is a machine that does your Lego driver's license. I think it's not a petrol pump. It's designed to look like a petrol pump, but it isn't. This is a machine that makes your Lego driver's license, and that goes on there like so. Then you have the cord for the what will be for pumping the petrol. So yeah, that's one of these black rubber hoses and a yellow tap which goes on there like so. That attaches on the side and goes on there like that. Try and show you that. It does look quite good actually. Now we make the speed bump. So you start off with a green 10x2 base plate, a grey 2x2 plate with a pole sticking out of it, and then we have a white 4x1 plate arch and a green 4x1 plate arch. Then you have three of the white 4x1 plate arches and two of the green 4x1 plate arches. And these go on like so. Now we have one of these grey 2x2 plates with a pole moulded onto the top with a green 2x1 base plate. This goes on here like so and attaches onto this side here. So that levels off like so. And we have another sign piece here with kids crossing. And and that goes on there like so. Now we make another set of traffic lights. So it's 4 of these black one bricks. And a square stud with a black tooth piece on there. That goes on like that. Just as before, now we go for the red, green, amber, or yellow is it in this case. So the green goes on the bottom, and anyone who knows their highway code knows it's the lights. If you were building the traffic lights, it's red, amber, green, but that is not the combination. They actually go in real life in the UK. So it's red, amber, green, flashing amber, and they go back to red. If memory serves, I could be wrong on that. If I am wrong, if anyone happens to be a police officer and wants to tell me I'm wrong, that's fair enough. But I think that's about as correct. So there you go. So we've got that little crossing point there now. Now we make the Legoland sign. We'll put that bit over here. And that is a 10 by 2 green base plate. Then you have 2 or should have 2 brown one pieces. Brown round one pieces which go on like so. Have 2 green 2 by 1 plates. And another green 2 by 1 plate with a stud in the middle, so like so. Then we have a white 2 by 2 filled window piece with a map of Legoland. I think it's a map of the park, one of the Legoland parks. I'm not sure which one. It might be Windsor, it might not be. And now we have 2 bunches of flowers to put on it, and these are your standard Lego flowers like that, and then you put a green flower on the bottom there, a little stud piece there which goes, and then you have another green flower piece like this which goes on the other side. So they go on like that. So it does look very decorative. So if you were building your own Legoland theme park, this is a very good set to get. Unfortunately, I don't have the time, money, or space to do that at the moment. So, but before we go any further, now we do the Legoland sign. So that is a white 4 by 2 plate with a Legoland stick on, which is already on. So then you have a grey 2 by 2 base plate which goes on the back, like so. Then you have 2 white 2 by 1 base plates with 2 female C connectors on the longer side. And that goes on like that. And then there's 2 white aerials with flat tops I say flat tops because when I was younger, they had curved tops, and now they have flat tops. I'm not sure why, but there's probably some reason which if you want to find out, just Google. I'm not sure why Lego changed the aerials from curved tops to flat tops. So they go on there like so. So that's the Legoland sign. Now we have the kids built, and the kids have their driver's licences. Though the photographs are the same, the piece is the same on here, so it seems to be the same, which is a bit. It's not perfect, and they have a little like holding piece on there so they can hold their driver's licence. And you've got a small child in a like hooded top, in a hoodie, small boy in a hoodie, which is quite a nice little figure. Quite a unique one as well. Then you have a girl as well in a pineapple tropical fruits top and short legs and the black hair piece, and has her driver's license there. Now we start building the cars. Because I've actually built this before, I do actually know the builds are pretty much the same, just in different colours. So I'm going to do this twice just to save time. But I will be doing it as a police and fire vehicle. So we start off with a green 6x2 base plate, and then we put 2 sets of wheels on these cars, and the wheels are already made. So the wheels are like these 2x2 base plates with the wheel axles on them already. So I will be doing this twice because there isn't any left or rights or anything that involved in this. And they are basically the same build, but they're just different colours. So you've got 2 chassis now, like so. Then you have a let me just check this before I think I may have spoken too soon. So have a yellow goes on the fire truck, and a white 2x1 base plate goes on the police vehicle. So this one is the fire vehicle, this one is the police vehicle. So now we have 2 of these white 8x1 base plates. I used to have loads of these in my Lego box. I probably still have if I can just find. I think my Lego box is vanished a long time ago. Then we flip these over, and you put 2 red 4x1 base plates on the fire vehicle, like so, and 2 blue 4x1 base plates on the police vehicle, like so. Now we have 4 of these black 2x1 base plates with the male groove on the side of it. These are for bumpers, and these go on both vehicles. And then you have 2 of the black 2x1 base plates which go on the side pieces here. So you've got that one there and you've got that one there. Now we flip the vehicles over, so you're working on this side. And at the front you put two of these clear square studs on the front of each vehicle. The front ones are meant to be headlights, and then you have two of the translucent red square studs which go on the back for braking lights and rear lights. So this is the blue one, this is the red one, and there is a song in there somewhere, but I'm not going to sing it. If anyone remembers the Milky Way advert, you'll know the song I mean. Now on the fire vehicle, we go for two red 4x1 base plates, like so, and a red 6x2 base plate, like so. And then we do the same on the other one, but we do it with blue instead. So you get two blue 4x1 base plates and a blue 6x2 base plate. Now we've got the two red 2x1 bricks with the fire stickers on already. These go on the side. So as you can see, you are making a fire vehicle there. Then we do the same with the blue ones. But I am going to put the stickers on off the sticker sheet on this one here. So I know there's stickers number 2 off the sticker sheet. For some reason, whoever had this set forward and didn't actually do this, I think if you do a set, you've got to do it right. So now we've got our police and fire vehicle already starting to take shape. Now we've got two of these black 2x2 half flat, half studded base plates, and we put the studded bit towards the front in the middle, like so. Now on the fire vehicle we have four of the red 3x2 base plates. Which go on like that for the fire vehicle, and now for the police vehicle you have four of the blue 3x2 base plates. They go on like that. Now you have a red 4x1 base plate which goes on the back of the fire vehicle, and a green 2x1 base plate which goes on the back as well, like so. And then you do the same with a blue and a green two, so a blue and a green, a blue 4x1 base plate goes on the back, and a green 2x1 base plate goes on the back there as well. So basically you are now doing a mirror build base. You're now doing a build where you're just building the same vehicle, just different colours with slightly different stickers. Then you have two of the red 6x1 base plates go on the side with a grey 2x2 base plate, like so. You have 6 of the blue 4x1 base plates. So two of the blue 6x1 base plates go on the side, and a grey 2x2 base plate goes on there. So essentially you're doing the same build at the moment, so you're just doing it to save a bit of time. Then you've got two of these red 2x1 roofing pieces, and these go on the back of the fire truck like that, and that's number 1. And now you've got the ones for the police vehicle, and you've got 2 stickers number 3 for that, and so I'm going to try and put these on as carefully as I can. So that's sticker number 2 on there, and sticker number 3 in. And sticker number 2 goes on the back there. You have a red 2x1 brick goes on the middle there. And a blue 2x1 brick goes in the middle there. So essentially you've got pretty much the same build so far. Now you've got 2 red cheese pieces, with double cheese pieces I should say, and one of them has a fire brigade symbol on there, and the other one says fire on it. So the one that says fire goes on the front of the vehicle, and the one that has the fire logo goes above it, like so. You do the same on the other side with the police one, so you put police on first. Then you put the police logo on there, like so. And that one goes on there like that. And that's all the stickers done now. And now you have 2 red cheese pieces, which go, these are the cheese pieces, they're like angled plates, and they go on the back here. Let's give that a bit of shape. They go on like that, and then you do the same with the police vehicle. They go on like so. Now you have a red 4x1 base plate which goes over on this bit here, which comes over the grey bit there. And the same on their 4x1 in blue does on the blue police car. Now you have 4 of these square studs with a female C-connector on them, and these go on the corners here. That goes on there like so. And you do the same with the police car as well. Then you have 2 of these Lego bar pieces, and attach these into the C-clips. You don't want to pull this apart too often because these C-clips do eventually wear and it becomes a bit of a pain to put things into. But, so generally once I've built something, it generally stays built. So this is what we got so far for our vehicles. Now we have the black steering wheels which go on them. So they both got a Lego black steering wheel, which is quite cool. And we've already got the tyres on there already, so do have a few spare pieces left over, which is always good. I think there's enough just to do one more bunch of flowers if you just find somewhere to put it, but I don't think that's overly possible. No, that's not really possible, unfortunately. So, but that is the that is the main build. I have built the cars together just to save a bit of time, and then you put one child in the fire vehicle, one child in the police vehicle. There isn't any gender discrimination here whatsoever. It's just the ones I picked up. And as you can see, because they've got short legs and they don't move, if they had the legs that if had the legs that actually bend as well, you can get the small legs that actually bend as well. But then again, you've got 2 vehicles. They can drive round. We'll move this out of the way a little bit. Show you this. You're going to have them driving around. You have the license generator there. You have a couple of cones here. Have the policeman there keeping an eye on things. The mum trying to do stuff there. Set of traffic lights here, set of traffic lights here, and then you have the Legoland side and the mum watching her kids drive around, and put a little stop sign there. And these aren't bad little car builds really, and they drive around like that. And if you do this at Legoland, your kids can actually have a driving experience and a fun driving experience. But it's not for everybody. But there are some kids out there who actually want to do it. So if you've got kids who want to drive a car, you can actually drive the car and steer it, and it is actually quite good. And I think this is not a bad little build, because these builds are very similar, and they do look like the sort of cars you do get at Legoland. So they have got that going for them. You've got all the little safety features. You've got all the things you'd expect if you've been to Legoland. You will recognise a lot of the stuff in this set. It's a good little set. You've got a police officer. It works. It's a good little set. If you get a chance to get it, I would highly recommend getting it, because I quite like the set, and it does what it needs to do. And you've got a little like crossing / speed bump there as well. The cars are good, solid builds. The figures are unique, and they come with a driver's license print, which doesn't really seem to have like the same picture on, but then again, I'm quite sure you could probably get someone to 3D print a plate like that anyway. I'm quite sure they do that at Legoland if you ask them nicely. I think there's probably a service where they do that. But anyway, I think this is a good little build, really. It's a nice little build if you can get hold of it, and if this is your sort, if you like building Lego theme parks and stuff like that, this is actually a great set, especially if you've experienced the Lego driving thing as well. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. I am on YouTube, Instagram and Threads. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment at the end of the video and I will give you a shout out. If you just leave a like and you don't want to put too much in the comments, which I do understand because everyone's busy and you sometimes watch videos in the background, which is always good for the channel, which I always do appreciate. I do exactly the same thing. When I've got something that isn't that exciting to do, it's the first thing I do. I put a YouTube video on and I'll watch it whilst I'm making sandwiches, preparing some food, or some other boring adult thing that we all have to do as you get older. But again, if you do put a like on it and you want to shout out, just put something nice. Just put a smiley face, thumbs up, or nice, the word nice, anything like that in the comments, and it will always be appreciated. Anyway, stay safe, keep building, drive safely, and if you get the opportunity to go to Legoland, we have to go with a child these days. If you're fortunate to have a child or a niece, nephew, or if you're fortunate to take a child to Legoland, experience this car ride. It's absolutely brilliant. And hope to see you in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.